Morning routines are the cornerstone of every successful person's life. A morning routine allows someone to get ready for the day and allows them to push forward knowing that they're centered and balanced. Most people don't have this and they are reactive. They react to their days and different things and don't have something that's core and fundamental that makes them really who they are. For me, a morning routine consists of waking up early so that I can make the most of my energy early on in the day before I get distracted. So I wake up between 4:30 and 5 using an app called Sleep Cycle. This app is awesome. It basically looks at your vibrations in your bed, and depending on how much of a deep sleep you're in will wake you up so that you're less sleepy. So this way I can wake up and be less sleepy at 4:35 than I would have been if I woke up at 5. So this is a really cool app that I'd recommend you guys to check out. So I wake up and the first thing I do is drink a pint of water. The reason I do this is because we get incredibly dehydrated throughout the night because we're having 6, 7, 8 hours of no water. And by hydrating immediately, it allows you to really make the most of your body and your energy. It allows you to get fully focused and into gear 4 straight away. After doing this, I don't check my phone or anything else. I go straight for a shower. Now my shower consists of having a normal shower, and then I will do a technique which I do as cold, hot, cold. So this is where I put it on freezing cold for 30 seconds, and then I do hot for 30 seconds, and finally cold for 30 seconds. But the reason this is great is because it wakes your body up. If you look at Tony Robbins, his routine is that he will go to a plunge pool of water for 5 minutes. Or Tim Ferriss, it's immediately wakes your body up. So that even if you're incredibly tired, if I throw a bucket of cold water over you, you're going to wake up immediately. And doing this every morning is something that will make a massive difference in your day. After this, I go back and I do priming. So this is the Tony Robbins technique of doing breathing for a minute. So this breathing consists of going, and by changing your breathing, it allows you to get more oxygen to your brain and allows you to function better. So you do that type of breathing for 30 seconds, and then you do, 30 times, and then you breathe in, and then you do it for 30 times again. And then what I do is I close my eyes and I think of 3 things that I'm incredibly grateful for. And this takes about 3 minutes, and I make sure that one thing is really small. So whether it's the birds chirping outside, whether it's the clothes, whether it's just the environment I'm in, just something small and something that you really cherish. After this, you imagine all the energy in your body, and you have energy coming in from the top, down through you and out. And imagine the energy from the entire universe coming in and out of your body. This energizes you. Then what you do is, using this energy, you pass it off and you push it to all your family and friends, all these positive vibrations. It allows you to send this positive vibrational frequency out. And it allows you to think of all your family and friends, and it allows you to really cherish them as you're sending these positive vibes of energy to them. Next, you think of 3 things in your life that you want to do and you want to complete. And these are your successes, seeing yourself and visualizing yourself doing the things you want to do. And so these can be anything from having the amazing body that you wanted, or reaching the most people, or something that you want in the future, but you visualize it to make it more in the now, and you can actually see yourself doing it. It becomes more believable in your brain, because your brain can't determine between imagination and reality. And by doing that, it allows you to make connections into the future, and you think that you've already done it even though you haven't, but your actions will then change to fit that, which is really, really cool. So after this, I do 30 minutes of either meditation, or I call my girlfriend because we're in a long distance relationship. And then I move on to my next thing, which is wealth declarations. So I read Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, and finance is one of the things that I'm targeting at the moment. So I do these wealth declarations, and it's not just how most people say, I'm going to do some affirmations, because affirmations don't work if they have no emotion. It's just you reading. And there'll be people that will read hundreds and hundreds of affirmations, but it won't do anything for them. So it's reading it with emotion and allowing yourself to really think about it and encapsulate what you're saying. After doing that, I look at my life sheet. So this is something from actualize.org. It's a really cool sheet, but basically it consists of your life purpose, your domain of mastery, your zone of genius, and the ideal medium with which you want to offer your message to the world. And then your top 10 values, your goals, and your strengths. And by looking at all this, it allows you to really encapsulate who you are as a person. So I contemplate this for about 10 minutes, and this allows me to really understand who I am. What is it that I value most in life? What is it that I can offer people? From here, I move into using an incarnation of what my life purpose is and saying that over and over and over and over again for 5 minutes. And then I contemplate it, because this contemplation allows you to really think, how am I going to do this? How can I really push forward? And then I start my day. So this morning routine for me is something that's developed over the past years and years and years. And I've gone through different stages of doing exercise in the morning, doing meditation straight away, reading in the morning. Something that I do after this, so I say work, but really it's an hour of looking into psychology. So it's education for myself. And I think that's fundamental to do earlier in the day, because you're going to be fully focused on yourself and get that education really into you and get you thinking about it. Plus it inspires you to be able to move on. And that's something that is really important to do, to keep inspiring yourself and doing it early in the morning and having this block routine for yourself. It doesn't really matter what happens in a day, because it doesn't affect you. You're not reacted anymore. You're preparing and you're balanced and you're centered yourself to be able to move forward. So the question that I ask for you today is, how could you change your morning routine to optimize yourself? What is it that you want to optimize? Is it your energy? Is it your emotions? Is it allowing yourself to hold back? Do you want to read? But doing it in the morning and getting your own morning routine and making sure that you wake up on time, which means that you go to bed on time, will mean that your day will just be amazing if you just get this one thing sorted. So let me know if you have any questions and your own morning routines, and thank you.